And this is tip number 2 on the new frugalism. And this is pretty obvious, but it needs to be said, and that is to live on less than you make. What that also means is that you're really working to pay off all your debt and really live debt-free, because that really makes such a huge difference when you don't have those huge debts. And part of that is having a budget. And I carry around in my wallet, this is my monthly budget. So I know exactly what I spend. I keep this dear and near to my heart. Once a year, I think it's a great thing, and we do this both at the office as well as I do this on my personal thing. Go through all of your expenses and think about how you can trim that. So it's like calling your insurance companies. Is there any way that this could be less expensive? It's actually kind of amazing at how many times people are really willing to work with you on that. Suddenly they're like Verizon's like, oh, well, we have this, promotion and we can give you 30% off for the next 4 months. It's like, why didn't you tell me this before? Just for example, even on my Verizon bill, looking and saying, oh, I've got 450 talking minutes, but I generally don't use more than 50 of them. Maybe I can trade that down because I'm doing more texting. So those kinds of things. Also to save something each month, and it can be just, even if it's only 5% of what you make, but just like to put some money away each month is sort of part of that. Because then and also I think if you get like a raise, to basically save that and really try and stay on what you were making before. Pay charge cards off each month. And for me, it's like, if I'm going to buy something and I can't afford to pay it off, I'm not going to get that. I mean, that's something that I really learned from my dad. It's like, if you can't pay for it, don't get it. And then also, if I find something that I'm kind of crazy about, and this happens to me a lot in anthropology, I'll find something that is not on the sale rack. But then I'll be like, what, I'm going to wait a week, and if I'm still thinking about this thing, then maybe I'll go back in and consider it. And then sometimes it's actually on sale at that point. I guess part of living on less than you make is to try and really cut out as much of the impulse purchases that abound in our lives. So that's it. Tip number 2, live on less than you make and do everything you can to make that a reality.